One of the reasons it can be so difficult to get over an avoidant is the fact that they love bombed you. That love bombing is like a drug. This person is coming on hot and heavy. You feel seen, you feel wanted, you feel validated, and you feel a connection unlike anything else you've ever experienced. But after time goes by and the relationship becomes real, the avoidant has their fears triggered and they deactivate. They take their feelings for you and they bury them. They suppress them. They don't allow themselves to access their own feelings. It's a way of protecting themselves because the avoidant has learned that emotional intimacy leads to abandonment. Unlike a narcissist, an avoidant does not love bomb you as an intentional manipulation. It's the shared fantasy stage. It's a romance novel. It's a movie. It's a fairy tale. The avoidant is swept up in the dopamine rush of the infatuation stage of the relationship. They are loving all the validation and the attention that they're getting from you, and they're pouring it back on you. So yes, they are being what they perceive as genuine in the moment. However, many avoidants do know that they have a history of shutting down and pushing away partners and deactivating, but they still choose to do the love bombing behavior anyway. This is a person that has bottled up their emotions and suppressed their emotions throughout their entire life. They've learned to run from problems, to avoid processing emotions. That's why they're called avoidant. So these bottled up emotions will come out early in the relationship because early in the relationship, it feels safe. There's no threat of emotional intimacy. There is no threat of closeness. It is the emotional intimacy and closeness that builds in a healthy relationship that triggers avoidant fears. That's because they learned in childhood that anybody you let in that wall around your heart is ultimately going to abandon you and reject you. So when intimacy grows in a relationship, it triggers avoidant fears and they shut down. And it's like you're dealing with an entirely different person. So yes, early in the relationship, there was an aspect of them being genuine because they felt it in the moment. The thing is, they didn't choose to follow through with it. They chose to cater to the fears, push you away, and end the relationship. This is because when the avoidant is triggered, they're only thinking about themselves. They're only thinking about their own perceived wants, feelings, fears, and needs in the moment. They're not considering you, and they're not considering the pain that they're putting you through. And that love bombing can keep you addicted to them, longing for that time where they were into you, and constantly ruminating about the love bombing phase. And that can prevent somebody from healing and moving on.